Welcome to Rolls of Redemption, where you redeem your Tuesday, one roll at a time. Grab your snacks, grab your drink of choice, and let's get rolling. I really need a tagline that doesn't have the day of the week in it, I
I
guess,
know.
because
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
it did
It
seem like a
did.
good idea at the time, and now it's just confusing for my tired mom brain.
Well, we
Yeah.
will be
Where
streaming
are
on Monday
we?
for the foreseeable, at least next 2 weeks.
We redeem whatever day you had, one roll at a time.
There it is.
We need like
Whatever day it felt like.
we need a new tagline. Could that be something that we like pose to our subscribers? Like give us like a new tagline and we'll give you a t-shirt. I don't know.
Ah,
Could
The
we
new
have
merch
that new
is up.
logo?
We'll put the new
merch
tagline
tagline
on
on merch and give you a shirt with it on it.
Ooh, yeah.
Can I get the
that's-
tagline on? Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be the new. We'll figure that out. Figure that out
Yes.
later.
Yeah, social media managers, do your whole
Oh my
manage
God.
magic thing.
To our manager.
We can manage. I don't think we can manage ourselves right now.
No.
You manage your children. That is.
Yeah,
No. I mean, and mine's trying to escape right now, so it's
It's
but
true.
she's doing such a cute
She's
job of
not,
it.
She's not escaping. She's just practicing her back arch.
Yeah, she's an
I think
acrobat.
instead of
And just
rolling
rubbing
over, she would like to like roll over that way, like head over
Yeah.
heels, roll over.
A
I'm
back
not sure
flip.
that's quite
She
the
wants to do a-
mile. Yeah, not sure that's quite the milestone people were intending, but she hit the milestone of growls. So like I don't know, that one usually doesn't show up on the baby milestones either.
you.
Yeah.
Like, Mom, do you even know the milestones for a dragon? Come on.
Yeah,
That's the
Growl
problem.
backflipped.
Your expectations are way over here
Ah.
on human expectations. We need dragon
Yeah,
level.
They didn't have that in the baby books.
Mm-mm.
she refuses to go by the baby book.
All right. So
What
what
to
we need to
expect
do
when
is
you're
find
There's
a
limited
limited
hatchling.
dragon.
How to raise your hatchling. That's
Oh.
what we're gonna find. And I think the back stretches are just working those back muscles for when her wings finally come out.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, Illyrian
Yeah.
babies are built different.
They
Right.
are. So.
Anyway.
All right,
Alrighty.
Nathan, are you ready for this?
I sure hope so. All right, so last we met, we finally got the band back together. The whole party is now in the Full Moon Tower in the Viking lands. We got a bunch of information and had long discussions about what we think we should do next. Given that we don't have a clear path to find any of the artifacts, I think we're just hoping to lure the godless one and hope that he doesn't lure us into a situation where there ends up being a massacre. So we're planning to go through the portal, hoping to manage Ada's werewolf nests, and really just hoping for the best. Yay.
Yay! It's a hope for the best kind of night.
I love it. I love it. Speaking of hoping for the best, I believe Portents. No, not Portents. Augury is in order.
Augury is up. So Phineas is going to just, you know what? Give me a second. I know the portal's opening soon. Everything's gonna be fine. He just pulls the cloak over his head down, and he starts seeking guidance. Is like, is there an enemy on the other side of the portal? That's the question, and I'm sticking to it.
Right. He does the same thing
Okay.
that fortune tellers in our villages used to do. The babushka yaga, like put blanket over her head, read stars.
And as you recognize that, you see his stars on his cloak swirling. So, yes.
Oh, but he's real, not like babushka.
No, but
Give
if
me
you need some extra
a-
money, you could totally do that as an act, isn't it?
He could.
Give me a caster check.
Okay, so that's just gonna be my intelligence check. So it's gonna be a +4. Let's do it. 19.
And what's your personal save DC?
That's a great question. Action spells. My save DC is a 15.
All right. Here's how this is going to work. You are going to choose if it is wheel or woe or neutral as you write the future.
Oh, fancy. Well, we're definitely going for wheel because I want to be wheel good, not wheel bad.
All right. So you have a good feeling about whoever's on the other side of the portal.
Oh, there is somebody on the other side.
Is
Oh.
that's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I got a good feeling about this.
Good. I'm glad your feelings are good.
Good as in we'll find the godless one, like right there, chained up, or good as in we'll find, an army who also wants to help us fight the godless one, or there's just lots of ways that things can be good.
I specifically asked about an enemy, and I think I said it was good. Sometimes it talks to me, but I think I talked it this time. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Are you always able to tell your future what to do?
Sometimes.
That's frightening.
More often than the normal person, I think. Well, I don't know maybe I don't know what it's like to be a normal person.
I don't think
I got a
you're
good
normal.
feeling about this. Yeah, I get that a lot.
But I did not mean that as an insult.
Oh, I know. As a
Good.
matter of fact.
I
I
have
don't
no
think
more.
any of us are normal.
I have no more idea what to expect now than I did before.
Good things, which is the important thing. So we're ready.
Is there anything else you wish to ask of the High Priestess? Any other preparation you feel you need to do? I heard a short rest was in order.
Yeah, but Hal and Diana didn't actually get a short rest, so that's fine.
Wow.
Off
What were they
screen.
doing? What were they doing, Hal?
There's only one.
What are they doing?
That's a 1987.
Deception check. Can I insight check?
You can.
Unbelievable. I have to make an insight check to try to figure out if my sister got laid. Yeah, you beat me. So I firmly believe that you guys were just talking about goat.
Just talking. Good to know. Good to know.
We were talking about our futures
Hmm.
and how much we care about each other. Oh, Diana matched his deception.
They got their story real straight.
Great. Well, I'm glad you mean things to each other.
Yes, we are closer now than we were ever before.
But whenever we do get to the other side, I will need a nap. I am exhausted.
Yes, knows. Over 21.
Did you use a portent for that, or
No. Sure didn't.
He's just like, you two were fucking.
you smell different? No,
No!
No, Ada would pick up on that. I can't be that.
that's true. That's very true. Yeah, unless
I'm
she's
not
choosing not to.
sniffing. No.
All right. Yeah. Other than lending any other advice that you may wish or answer any questions you may have, the High Priestess will usher you out of her gorgeous office, um, leaving the spool of transmutation inert and inactive and spooled behind. She waves her hand, and the wall just kind of recreates itself. And she leads you downstairs, down a little further, until finally she's at a point that Phineas, you remember where you were here. Ada's again never passed here. Diana has passed here plenty of times, just as part of various activities in the tower, but there's nothing. And yet, as you watch, the High Priestess puts her hand on the wall and then moves to another section and moves to another section. And you see for a moment, it's almost as if there's little glimmers of Elder Futhark beneath her hand as she touches here, touches there, and then the wall vanishes into nothing. I am sorry that we were not able to take you out as easily, but we really didn't know you were in here last time, so...
We didn't send advance notice, so that's fair.
Certainly did not, but I am glad that the fates have brought you here to us. May you have the blessing of Selûne and the All-Father upon you.
With gratitude.
So moving into this room, I assume everyone's going in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not going first. I'm too squishy to go first.
I will go first.
All right. Ada walks in.
Squishy.
This is a very, 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 very boring room. It's basically almost a semicircle. Mine is just a little bit of a concave out point at the bottom, so that the portal itself is right in the center. So this is a 10-foot circular portal on the floor. Right now, it's inert. There is no magic. There is nothing going on, but you can very clearly see carved into the stone these runes that make a perfect circle. You can see, without going into too much detail, you see a lot of arcane runes, a lot of Futhark runes, and a couple symbols and drawings of the moon and the moon phases. So that's what you get freebie. The rest of the room is blank. The outer wall that just kind of curves along in perfect, in a perfect cylinder, there's nothing on it. There's no window. There's no exit. There's no entrance. There's no crack. It's just clear. But what you do find is on the other side, after you kind of enter the room and wrap around, scrawled on the wall in black paint, possibly very thick ink, is some strange writing.
What does the writing say? Can I read it?
I don't believe you can. Phineas already has.
Phineas, what does that say?
It's a great question. What does this? I don't remember.
I didn't write it down either.
I was gonna say, I don't.
Then clearly not important.
I couldn't remember if we played it out because it kind of got stuck in this room, and that was where we ended stream. I couldn't remember how much of it we'd played out. Let me see.
I do think it was in the Young Futhark. So this would be a language that if you took your time to look at, you could work out. Diana can definitely read it if she so chooses.
I mean, my eyes work, so I'll probably read it. If you want to tell me what it says.
Do they
if you
work?
can
Can they look away from Hal's abs at this point, or is it just popcorn? So,
remember.
you're welcome.
Wait, how
It's,
come Diana can read it and I can't?
That's a good question for Diana. Diana can read a lot of things that no one else can.
Diana? You didn't tell me you were secretly cool.
I just have this knowledge. I'm pretty sure it relates to a rune? Question mark? Question mark? Yes. Suddenly I can read this. You can't read
No, I can't read this!
The gist of it is a warning and a beckoning, almost a calling,
Hmm.
to come to the dark side of the moon.
Pink Floyd.
The Elder Evil,
Here. The Elder
Floyd.
Evil.
comma magenta.
I'm guessing that's the H rune, the expertise in the history. Yes? No?
This is actually from the feat you took,
Oh,
the rune scribe.
Ooh.
yes. I can read a lot.
You can
Didn't
also
read.
write.
I can also write stuff. If you need, should I write it down? Do you want me to write it down?
No,
I use this paper.
I just don't like that it's a warning and calling us over. Feels weird.
Concerning, but I don't see other paths, so that's probably where we have to go.
Would you like to make a religion check? Is that what you were asking, Amelia?
I mean, I don't know why I, with my 0+ religion, would make a religion check, but I'll go for it anyway. Have a
Okay,
12.
12. The dark side of the moon is clearly a metaphor. You're not going up Saluna's butt. Like, that's just off
It's
the
not trying to
table.
launch us into outer space.
So,
Hmm.
probably some sort of dark deity. Maybe the counter saloon. Yeah.
How does it look like it was written there recently?
Oh no. Hundreds of years it's been sitting there.
Great.
Is the priestess isn't here anymore, right?
No, she kind of closed up the wall behind you and left you.
Great. Okay.
She's got to go prepare the defenses for the wolf out that's about to happen.
So do we just wait for the full moon then? I don't know how to use portals. Is there something we are supposed to do?
Yes, it should open when the moon is high.
Okay. So what will probably happen is you will change and the portal will open like at the same time. There's a lot to happen in the same moment.
So does that mean just like someone just needs to push her as soon as the portal opens, or
No, here. The portal is supposed to be on the floor, right?
Mhm.
Because like I'm gonna stand like right in the middle of it while it's not activated.
You're gonna get flushed down the toilet.
Wee.
Hal literally raises his hand and waits.
Yes, Hal.
If the moon is full here, and this takes us to a tower that is a different phase, will you still be a wolf?
We could, yes, because
But the moon's not full.
The moon will still be full, even though it's a different tower, because it's the same Earth.
Oh.
It's
So the same moon.
The moon doesn't follow the towers?
I did have this thought though.
I was pretty
I
sure
did
that
have
was
this
not
thought.
going to work, but it seemed exactly the kind of thing that Hal would suggest.
Well, yes. That being said,
Like sunset over here is not sunset over there kind of thing.
but the moon is always the same the sun changes, but the moon stays like in the same size
Oh.
whatever you are. Yes.
I suppose the phase of the moon wouldn't change, but where the moon is in the sky could potentially be different, and so maybe you wouldn't be a wolf on the other side.
I
May-
think
oh,
it will
maybe-
be. Let's account for yes. We're going
Well,
to say yes because if we think no, then it's a yes. Then we want to hear it. So let's say yes.
either way, Ada starts stripping and throwing her clothes to Diana to hold because they don't go with the full moon shift. She's just making things very uncomfortable for Phineas and Hal.
Hal, who was like raised by a brothel. I don't know if that's really gonna.
Phineas is so interested in the
Hal-
runes on
Hal
the around the
forgets
portal.
to look away. He's just kind of like acting like nothing's happening.
Perfect, because Ada is also acting like nothing is happening. Like, this is very common full moon nonsense. You're in the family now, bro.
It's funny because he actually saw Ada naked first.
It's true. How different are these identical twins?
Oh no. We didn't do anything, remember?
Well,
Right.
and Phineas does it like very particularly, like does not like take off even his shirt around other people. Like it's just
Also that-
not a thing that he does.
Also, to Hal's
You-
credit and upbringing, like the thought doesn't even cross his mind of to compare the body. Like
Aw.
Ada's just over there doing whatever she's doing, and all he's thinking about is Diana.
That's so wholesome. I love him so much.
And Phineas is the one who like wears his shirt while swimming.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, guess
Are
now
you
we-
putting on the bridle, or are you going to
Mm,
raw moon,
no.
raw wolf this moon?
Oh,
I'm going to assume that well, how would I put on the bridle? And then
does she have to shift first to put it on, then shift out? Okay. So do you want to try to put this before you do the thing?
I mean, well,
We should probably try it before the moon rises. You know, like when we did the tattoos and the straps that Hannah made, we had to
Yeah.
put them on first, and then you had to
I
shift
know.
back so that they could stay. I feel like it's the same thing.
I know. I just have. I am. I'm not afraid that it's going to hurt at all. I'm going to just shift now, and you can put it on me.
I believe you so much.
Good.
Okay, well, go ahead then. Shift whenever you're ready. Because it doesn't seem like you need me very much anymore to tell you to do that.
Can I try doing it with no command?
Give me a whiz. Do you want to do wisdom or charisma?
Wisdom saving
Alright.
throw or
Wisdom saving throw.
7.
You needed a 5. You can choose to shift or wait for Diana.
I shift. I shift, and now there's a very excited giant puppy in this very small room because
Yep.
she did it by herself. And she definitely like bounds at Diana and like full on like licks her entire face. Like,
Good job. I'm proud of you. Anyway, well, let's
Does-
try this.
does
And
it
she
get
like goes
fun?
and like puts that on. How does it feel?
Uh,
It's pretty cool.
it does not look pretty cool, but you can't see yourself except in the reflection of your sister's eyes.
Which I can
Yeah.
see I don't look pretty cool at all, so I give her the Like my ears just do the flat back thing.
It hurts. The time that you had your shoulder out of socket and you were given a piece of wood to bite down on and you didn't realize that it was wood, and you bit on it and you just slowly felt your teeth scraping with splinters.
Mm-hmm.
That's what your jaw feels like right now. It's not harmful, but it hurts. Maybe it's the pain that keeps you aware.
Well, I'm not happy about the hurting, but I will just then kind of curl up and sit in the middle of the portal circle again.
Okay, so this is a shortly lived thing. Understood. Got it. Well then I will shift you back then. Let's not keep this on for very long. And I will try to give the command as more as a request,
An invitation.
an invitation to accept or
I will accept it just to see if the how the bridle stays, if it stays on in any way.
You actually don't shift back.
Okay. Well,
The moon is full, or because I don't shift back?
Because you don't shift back.
Can I try to shift myself?
You can try.
Okay. What do
Do
I?
some saving throw.
9?
Is not enough. You try it and bring back your form, and your jaw hurts. The stud on the back of your neck hurts. The bar that runs between your teeth perfectly so that you can still chomp, but it still holds you in place, hurts. And you can't find enough of your willpower to get past what this harness is doing to you.
all right. Well,
Make sad whimpery sounds.
how much time do I think is left until the full moon?
Maybe 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay, well, we're going to leave this on for now. I'm so sorry. But I don't want to take it off and then have you shift and not be able to put it on. So, you've had worse. You've had worse. I believe in you. And then she just like scratches behind her ear. So,
So Dan is also in the portal.
yeah,
Okay. What are the boys doing?
they're gonna go through the toilet together.
Hal's going to
Yay!
stand inside
It's
the portal. Hal wants to try to stand inside the portal too, but being respectful of not making Ada think he's trying to pet her, even though he really wants to comfort her.
It's like the water park toilet bowl.
She is like a 10-foot dog in a 10-foot portal, so Diana
Definitely.
is in her space. You would need to be bumping hips if you.
Hal comes. She won't object to any sort of comfort that could be given right now because she hurts.
Well, then Hal's going to very tentatively approach and very carefully start giving little scratches.
She like flops her tail once. It's like it's okay.
Sad puppy.
Yeah.
All right, Phineas, what you got?
Phineas is just kind of watching to see like what the portal looks like when it changes. Like he hasn't actually seen one of these like as it activates, so he's curious to see what this actually looks like. Is also kind of wondering whether they're just going to immediately fall through or whether they're going to be like sinking like through quicksand for a minute, or he's very curious about how this whole thing is working.
Phineas is just here for the science.
Just here for the stuff.
Exactly.
Maybe the math, but
Wizards.
wizards, man. They're really just. Anyways, time moves slowly. It's uncomfortable, but the 10 minutes pass. The first thing you notice is Ada's body tensing, as if she reacts more quickly than even the portal itself. Her body is just drawn to the moon. Ada, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Please don't hurt me.
Take my for inspiration.
At advantage.
At advantage, well, I already got a 20 with the con. Is it...
Might as well. He used
Might-
it. He
I
wants
gave it to you, so you have to use
Wait,
it.
I have to use. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's another one. Still 20.
Staying with the dirty 20, but a 19 on the backup is
19 on the
Nice.
backup is not bad, yeah.
your jaw clenches around this bit that just sits so uncomfortably as you feel the euphoria of freedom that comes with the full moon wolf, but also that horrifying anxiety of you're losing control. And you sit in that middle place. You are not out of control, but you are also not in control. You want to call it buzzed, you want to call it high, you want to call it shroomed out. You're neither here nor there. You are not going to be compulsed to murder, but every action you take is going to be intentional. This is different from when you're in the full moon crystal cave, where you have no control and are just happy puppy.
Mhm.
You're you, but it's not the best form of you. It's definitely not the true form,
Mm.
which you have also now experienced. But it's good enough. You're not going to murder your friends.
Great. No murder puppy.
Not a murder puppy. Unless you want to be a murder puppy.
No, yeah. More of a homicidal puppy.
Hal walked into that circle and petted you, fully expecting to have his head bitten off, so...
Aw, I'm not gonna kill him.
Please don't eat
I
my
mean,
boyfriend.
he was
Yeah.
pretty sure he'd survive, but he was also pretty sure you were going to try and bite him.
My sister ate my boyfriend? That's a...
Want to be the
Dad.
first time?
My sister ate the guy who ate my last boyfriend, so.
Yeah, also... Yeah.
Not let's
No.
ask you to like my sister ate my boyfriend, like just the evil people.
Mhm.
And also let's not kill the boyfriend again.
Oh, Well,
Yeah.
we'll kill the boyfriend again.
Phineas, you hear a whirring sound. At first, you think it's like the sound of a fishing rod being cast.
Probably a spool.
One that's got the spool on it. You look up and you see the pinhole directly above the portal,
Mhm.
and it begins to glow. And then you watch as a very tiny tether begins to just kind of twist, almost as if sewing its way through the literal air. It passes through Ada without any harm and continues down.
And Phineas just nods like, yes, this all makes sense. But that's cool. It's cool to see it do that. But yes, this all makes sense. Okay. It's nice to be affirmed in your knowledge, you know? Like it's nice to be like, yeah, this all worked the way I thought it would.
Yes, as expected, as I hypothesized.
Unlike I guess this was just like the first night you arrived here. The magic here is white, pure moonlight, which is different from that deep purplish color that was present at the necrotic tower. And
Hi.
after it passes through, the portal doesn't light up yet. It takes almost another 30 seconds. You feel the spool continuing down. You hear the whirring up top. And then you hear a small, very faint clicking. And it starts to move. It starts to move faster until it's that same sound as a water paddle in a river, just. And then the portal does this beautiful kind of ring where it starts at the full moon symbol and moonlight starts glowing out of it, wrapping around Hal and Diana and Ada. And the moment it passes between you and them, you can see to the other side.
See, I couldn't predict that. That's new.
So they have not yet transported, but you can see that where they're going. It's
So it does take
about
some time
3 seconds between the time it passes you and where it will complete. Peering through the portal, seeing past your friends, you see a large circular stone room, similar to the one you're standing in. But this one is made of dull, uncut gemstones and crystals instead of the soft white marble that makes up the full moon tower. The patterns are beautiful, like dyes dripped into gentle water as they swirl together, all sorts of colors, melted while still forming this stone structure. The rune on the other side containing the portal is slightly larger than this one. It has a series of walls. You can't see all of them from your angle, but what you can see is that the walls act as partitions to other parts of this level of the tower. There are 4 closed doors that you can see, all on the eastern side, if you tilt your head that way, and one large opening to the west. There's no door there. Through the large opening, you can see a span of about 20 feet of stone before you see the edge of the building. There's no exterior wall here. It opens to the open night air beyond. The tower's staircase is completely outside of this tower, unlike any of the towers you've seen before. It wraps the tower like garland around a tree. Phineas, you see movement. You see someone ascending the stairs. Slowly in thought, he pauses. His dusty hair and short stubble of a beard are hard to perceive, but this young Viking turns his head and peers in at the portal. A long, gnarly scar runs from his hairline, down his cheek, down his neck, and clearly continues beyond the collar of his shirt. His piercing eyes betray the hurt within the man as his stare lingers at the room, now glowing on his side with magic. His shoulders heave slowly, and the rest of his body follow, before a great exhale, and his attention returns to the task at hand. He turns and begins climbing the stairs again. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. He begins to pass out of sight as the portal on your side completes. You see Ada, Diana, and Hal in that room. Diana, Aiden, and Hal are all whisked away they don't feel it as much as they know it. You're almost disoriented, but as the magic created with you a part of it, it was significantly less disorienting than traveling across a continent in the matter of seconds. You were just brought there, as if stepping through a doorway. And the three of you are in the middle of a circle. This circle is glowing yellow. And it is definitely different than the one you just left. And you are in a room very similar to the image that I posted today in the general chat. And we'll move to the stream chat.
Did I recognize the guy?
Make me a history check.
History is going to be a +7. Oh, that's in that 20. 27.
You have never seen this guy before.
Yeah.
So
Nice. I love that.
you don't know him.
I know that I don't know him. I am very
You
confident that I don't know him.
Also know, because you said it to be so, that he is a friend.
He's a friend. All right. Well, so Phineas takes Ray's hand and leads the two of them into the portal.
Careful not to step on Ada's tail.
Yeah.
You
Your
two
best.
do whoosh.
I'd whack that away.
This is now the second time you felt that step through the continent, and your feet are grounded this time. You were ready for it, but it's still a little disorienting for a moment. And you stand in the middle of the Pyrgos Tower.
Okay,
You're
so
clearly
this is
a few stories up, just based on what you can see outside.
So, do we know what magic is tied to this tower?
Evocation.
Evocation.
So do we see the guy?
You do not.
Okay.
You can make me a perception check.
I would like to do that. If it'll let me. Damn it. I almost had a nat 20, but it was not. It was a 22, though.
22 will be good enough. What did Ada get? Or what did Diana get? It jumped and vanished.
13.
13. Diana, you hear the footsteps of someone walking along the tower outside. You can hear the click click going up. Something about it is, I don't want to say familiar, but calming. Ada, you're a wolf, so you can't talk. You know this scent near you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to message you something.
Oh, okay. Anxiously waiting for notification to come in.
Did it not go through? I sent it to your secrets.
Oh, to my secrets.
Yes.
Why is it not showing up on my... Oh, there it is.
You know without a doubt who
I
that
have
is.
a very close guess, but I feel like Diana would know based off of that, but my brain has a guess.
Wait, the smell is around me?
And then you can also hear the footsteps.
Uh-huh.
The very familiar cadence going up
Right.
the stairs.
Can I get to the stairs? I want to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm going after this scent.
Uh,
And I will follow you.
Diana
Where
is
are you
following.
going?
Hal, do you want to do anything in this moment?
Al is confused and will follow Diana. What is happening?
I'm not sure.
Phineas, do you want to make any sort of checks?
Nope. Phineas is just going to trust the augury and just follow along and feel relatively comfortable that everything is going to be okay.
All right.
Okay.
You make it to the edge. Don't disconnect me.
No.
If you've got maps, you better listen. I did enable the map now, by the way. If you desire to creep on it.
I'm creeping. Not that I have any idea what any of this means. Because I and Hal don't know these people.
No, you do not. Yeah, do you have your cat with you? Lily really insisted that I needed to add a cat to the map, so I added Sadie. I don't know if she's here.
I saw her token and I'm like, yeah, I probably would have him. Like, okay, so I need to get rid of 10 gold. Cool. Yep. I would have done that over the few days. So
Ada, you turn the corner and you see the back of your little brother. Jan is climbing the stairs, not 25 feet in front of you.
I am fully
A wolf.
I am fully a wolf. But I am gonna like bound up to him anyway. The amount of times I have pushed him down in human form, I'm gonna bat him down again.
I will remind you, you are all, like 4 stories up,
Oh, and it's like a spirally. I could.
and
knock
it's a
him down.
spirally staircase on the outside of a tower.
Okay,
Just-
no, never mind. I don't want to knock
you
him
do
down.
you, babe, but yeah.
I don't want to knock him down, but I'm
Don't
going
push
to
him off the tower.
No, I would feel so bad.
with love.
I'm just I don't know. I don't bark, but like bark at him.
Make
Wolf's making happy
Yip-
yippee sound.
Yippee sound, yeah.
I'm gonna. This is the character art we went with for Jan, right?
Which one? Where did you put it?
In your twin channel.
twin chat. I think so.
Yeah, there
Sure.
he is. Sure, that's
Yeah.
Jan.
That's Jan. There's Jan.
He's grown up a little bit, but
He's
you
grown
know,
up a little bit.
yeah.
You're not silent as you bound up the stairs. He turns and he has this combination of acknowledgement, confusion, and just kind of stops there. You were kind of hoping probably more for excitement or rage, considering when he last left you, he was yelling and screaming and all those sorts of things.
Not happy.
Kind of
You know,
rage quit
blaming
his
me.
family.
Blaming me for his brother's death.
Yeah, but he just kind of is shocked. The one thing that is most concerning for you is his incredible disfigurement. The very purple gash. Even in the moonlight, you can see it, that runs down his face, down his throat, and down further under his shirt. Ada?
When do I round the corner?
Gaia?
'Cause I'll be close behind.
Yeah, in seconds.
Okay. Jan? What? Hi? Hello?
Why are you here?
Why are you here?
I'm adventuring. Doing better than my brother did.
Hal just leans around the corner. Hi, Jan. I'm Hal.
You have a Hal.
Yes, I do. She's like kind of struck by
She's
that
not
brother
she's not-
comment.
Why isn't she murdering me?
Well, maybe I should let her. She's not being an ass.
It's the full moon. She's
Yeah, well,
Um,
people
I
change, Jan.
I take a step towards him and like I'm gonna lick him.
he enters a fighting stance. You see him like kind of put up a hand and reach for a sword that's not on his hip.
Okay, that didn't work. He's aggressive. I should have seen that coming. So I'm going to sit awkwardly on stairs. So it's like a very awkward, like, her front paws are on like other steps, and then she's just sit.
Stand down, get your axe out of your ass.
Get your axe out.
You see him kind of like pat himself down, reach around behind his belt, and you can tell that he grabs hold of a knife, but he doesn't draw it. He looks at Ada and releases his grip on the knife, because what's a knife gonna do? He knows. He knows. There's a shrine at the top. Do you want to look at the moon?
Sure. You want to say hello? It's nice to see you again, Gaia. Like a nice person.
Hello. Welcome to Pyrgos. I am going to be honest, I'm still deciding if it's nice to see you again.
Oh, well, Jan, it's nice to see your ugly face. It seems to have gotten uglier since the last time I saw you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scars that prove metal. And with that, he straightens up. He puts his shoulders back, and he turns his back to you and starts walking up the stairs.
I creep after him, like, very slowly, as if she's trying to not be scary, but definitely it comes across very, like, intimidating, because it looks like she's stalking him up a set of stairs. So, like, it was meant to be charming, sneaky, but it definitely looks like a wolf prowling.
I mean,
Phineas
Hal's
is
also...
like-
Go ahead, Phineas.
Phineas is in the back, like, I thought I saw this going better in my head. Like, literally.
Hal's gonna whisper to Diana, the monks always used to laugh when people said scars make you look cool or strong. Really, scars just mean you got hit.
Yeah, well, someone didn't hit him hard enough for the bolts to realign in his head.
Ada kind of turns her head back to Diana and, like, snarls at that a little bit, because, like, he was a jackass, but this is Jan. Like, he's always been a jackass. We've known that. He was stupid growing up. Like, we all pushed him, he pushed us. Like, yeah, but this is our baby brother, who's our age. But
Did you ever
We
think that
fell
maybe
right
he
back
was?
into our original patterns.
oh
Did
yeah,
you ever
Immediate.
think that maybe he was rude back to you because you belittled him all the time?
well, he belittled us. He belittled me. He made fun of me for being a wolf. So I chased him down a lot. It was all good fun. We used to hunt together. We were really close. Until I was responsible for his brother dying. It's fine.
Which brother was
That's
that?
out loud.
Yeah,
Right.
none of that's out loud.
Yeah.
It's all just the thoughts.
You pass around the building once, twice. You start to get to the 4th floor. This section of this tower is stunning. Again, the staircase stays on the outside, but you start to see it as you round, and then you get this beautiful reflection as the full moon kind of starts shining and shimmering off of these probably 20-foot tall windows. Every 5-foot section of wall has about a 1-foot wide, very, very long, slender window that has a curve on the top. It has panes, so there's nothing specifically depicted. They are mostly just clear panes. But looking in, because it's almost impossible not to look in, you can see that this entire floor is a crypt. There are hundreds of funeral urns placed in niches on the wall and in and around and upon decorative columns that run floor to ceiling. There appears to be, in the center of the room, much like the one below, a circular room. This one has no exit, though, at least not from what you can see. There's no door to even enter this crypt level of the tower. The stairs continue on up higher. Jan continues on up, generally giving no interest to the 4th floor.
Can I make like a somewhat of a perception check on this? I don't want to linger too long, but I'm interested in the urns.
Absolutely.
Great. Ooh, no, that was a mistake. I didn't mean to touch that. Wow, I'm rolling bad today. That was a 16.
16. Good thing the DC was 15.
Hey!
You can see the familiar yellow glow of the thread of evocation creeping out of the cracks in the center of that cylindrical room. Though you can't see the thread itself, and you can't see into the room, but you know there's a soft... You can see there's a little bit of light. So much like the thread had woven down through the ceiling of the full moon tower, there's clearly the thread weaving down through this room and passing into the portal below. As you kind of position yourself, it maybe takes 3 or 4 windows and passes to get a good glimpse of any of these urns. You see that they're made of clay, and you're not sure what the writing on them is, but it's clearly not a language you're used to studying. There's some sort of like pictures on a lot of them. It appears to be some like heroic deeds kind of painted with black ink on the clay vessels.
Cool. Nice. Okay.
Diana does not see things.
I'm too busy arguing with Jan in my head, but not out loud.
Like much of your childhood.
Yeah, she's like,
Brutal.
stupid face.
Phineas, Hal, thoughts, questions, concerns?
No thoughts. Zero. None.
Nothing. Honestly, nothing is jumping in mind right now. So
Hal's just waiting for
along for
something
the ride.
important to happen, but also recognizing that he might not see it. He might not realize it when it happens. So he's waiting for someone to tell him that something's happening.
I love Hal.
All right. Moving forward, moving on up, you lose sight of Jan for a moment as he crests the top of the tower. Again, it's up, 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 and down and around, and not down, up, 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 and around. So, but when you finally kind of end your staircase, there's a wall that keeps it together, and your head pokes over, and you see a huge garden, filled with statues of heroes. Clearly, heroes. Many of them have weapons. Most of them are in some sort of fighting stance, and a myriad of plants that are from this area, not from this area, possibly not from this world. They all seem to be in bloom. So the fact that you have nocturnal plants is definitely different. And in the very center of this area is a well. Well, the top of a well. Upon it is a large wooden spool. This one is also made of clay, much like the jars below. Instead of wood and Futhark written on it, it has Futhark painted upon it in that same black ink that you saw down in the crypts. The yellow spool of evocation is here. It is glowing, and you see it linked down into the floor and disappearing below. It casts the whole center of this area in a very, very pale yellow. Jan has kind of wandered off to the side where there is a table, and he's sitting on it. So, Peter, I am going to reveal this whole area for you. Did that work?
Yep.
Jan's just sitting on a table.
Yeah.
So, explain to me how your adventuring brought you to a pretty tower with flowers that bloom at night. Doesn't quite seem your speed.
Well, it wasn't. I'm going to drop at least half of the map in the stream chat so you can kind of see what the setup is. Jan is in the bottom right corner. That black box in the middle is the spool of magic. You
Can I
see,
sniff around? Just a general sniff check of everything.
yeah, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, damn it.
Checking for allergies.
Hmm. 5.
You sneeze
Mm-hmm.
so hard it hurts your lungs.
Mm.
And it's 3 sneezes in a row.
Of course it is.
Every
Just
time Jan
dog
tries to say
sneezes.
something. Yeah.
Not
Every word
opens
he
his
tries
mouth.
to.
Aggressive sneeze.
I'm sorry, what were you saying? I couldn't hear you.
well, you see, after you caused the murder of my brother, I was angry.
Yes, skip that part.
I will not. That is the catalyst for all of this.
Mm-hmm.
It's you. You understand. You are responsible for this. As he
Ada is going to stand directly next to
Incredibly
Diana.
big, you know this.
I went looking for trouble, as one does, and I found glory. I found people who would have my back, who had my same interests.
But they
And
didn't have your front. Sort of.
no, because everyone else with me died on that day. I lost friends. I lost a mentor. But I walked out. I don't know why I walked out. I don't know what gave me the reason, the purpose to live. Maybe it was you. Maybe it was both of you. Maybe I stand here out of spite.
How wonderful for you.
But in the end, it doesn't matter. Because I am here, you are here, and everything will be finishing soon enough.
Ada kind of crouches down at
You
that.
were a shit storyteller. What is... You didn't answer my question.
Oh, no, I guess I didn't. You see, I found a group of, like I said, like-minded friends. We got on the boat and we left our land. We raided, we pillaged, and we found a pretty intense dungeon. 6 of us went in. I was the only one who came out. But you know what gives power to spite? Darkness does. Hate does. You and your moon and your saloon, they do nothing. She sits passively up in her whatever palace. Some gods actually care.
Mm-hmm.
Some gods put things into motion. And the people who are brave enough to pick it up, that's who moves things forward.
What did you do?
I survived.
Oh.
I killed the one who tried to kill me. Simple enough. He actually looked a lot like that guy. Your hat.
Hal's gonna point to himself. Well, it
A little
couldn't
bit
have
bigger.
been me. I have never killed anyone.
So yeah,
Where did this happen?
Not too far from here. This was actually my first raid. Was this tower. There used to be a bunch of monks who lived here. A bunch of mildly pacifistic scholars.
Al's gonna frown at that. And you did what with them?
We killed them. Don't worry, they fought back. They had magic. Magic here, in this place. It's glorious. Not tonight. Tonight is whatever. Tomorrow. Tomorrow this will be quite the show.
What is planned? What do you have planned for tomorrow?
The godless one, he'll do what he wants.
And you're friends with him now.
We're very well acquainted at this point. Again,
Can I insight check that?
sure.
My wolfish insight. I don't know if I'm going to do anything good here. Yeah.
Hal is also probably the most tense that Ada and Diana has ever seen him.
He doesn't seem like he's lying.
Okay.
Phineas is going to cast Detect Thoughts, and because we haven't seen, have we seen anybody else here?
You have not.
Yeah, I'm casting Detect Thoughts just to find out whether he's the only one here or whether there are others we should be aware of.
It's not. It doesn't pass through stone. So
Fair
the
enough.
only you can. He's here. He's a person. He's got thoughts.
Oh, I'm just gonna wander around a little bit and just kind of the perimeter of the floor. Just kind of, examine all the flowers and stuff. Not too closely, not touching anything. Not sniffing or sneezing on anything. We're just gonna make a pass around the perimeter for now.
Doing so takes you, 10 or 15 seconds. It's not too hard. If you're walking really slowly, it might take you 30 seconds to a minute. But there's no other voices. Nothing else atop this tower has thought.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to do as you're strolling around?
I'm curious whether he always. I guess I'll ask him once I get around. Like, do you always check the portal? What brought you down to that portal tonight? I'm Phineas, by the way. As long as we're getting to know each other.
I've heard it.
Then that should really stop surprising me.
Yes. I mean, the prophet, the library, rumors of you have circulated beyond your continent.
Cool. So what
There are
brings
people
you? What brought
downstairs
you down
that-
to the portal tonight?
Dinner.
Dinner. Interesting timing. It's a little late.
Sometimes I wait till things quiet down in the mess hall. There's a whole army that needs feeding. It takes time.
Okay.
This is the Godless One's army that you're now part of.
Obviously. You've always been so smart at it.
And you want to try and find someone who make you feel important and smart because you're not.
I wasn't. I truly wasn't.
How did your face get so beautiful?
by like I said, a beautiful face. And he gestures at Halligan.
Can Phineas probe deeper in his mind as Diana's having this conversation with him? Like, when she asks him about the army and see what more we can learn, like how many of them there might be.
Absolutely.
Can I?
For what it's worth, Hal is not smiling for like the second time in his life.
Can I
Well, since they've known.
try to unshift? I know it's the full moon, but yeah. Oh, what is that going to be? A wisdom saving throw again?
That's a wisdom saving throw.
19.
It's close though. You
Wait, I have
feel your-
inspiration of my own, don't I? Right now, I do. Can I do?
Probably.
Can I roll it
Sure.
again?
You can definitely re-roll.
Damn it. 14 didn't work. Oh well.
You feel your body start to change, but the moon is shining right on you. Maybe if you were inside, maybe if Dia had helped you, maybe you're so close to beating it, but you're not strong enough yet.
Oh well, then I'm just gonna growl at him because I have this sinking suspicion now. Well, it's not even a suspicion. He's confirmed that he's working with the godless one. That that I'm angry, obviously, because then he would be the one that had killed my father and harmed our people. And that's really kind of difficult to reconcile in my brain at all.
How long have you been with this army of yours now that gave you such a beautiful facial? Well, it was after that.
Yeah.
Well,
The army.
after they saw your smug face covered in that, they decided, yes, sure, we'll take that one. The damaged, defected one.
It was not long. They saw what I saw in the godless one.
This has been for how many months? Perchance.
Not long after I left. What was that? 3 years ago?
So it's been years. This has been years.
Look. I left you. I got out. And I found what makes me happy. Have you found that? Have you found what makes you happy? Have you found something to combat the darkness inside of you? To push away the
Yes,
guilt?
Jan, I have. Thank you so much for asking. You're so considerate.
I'm glad your little boy toy here absolves you of your guilt.
I am going to get like directly in between Diana and Jan because I don't like this.
I moved you on the map.
Great.
Diana, you can barely see Jan at this point.
Big furry butt in the way.
Not a happy swishy tail though.
No, that is angry tail of anger.
So now what? You come up here. You show me you have not changed. You're here to slay the godless one. You're here to join us. You're here to fix the world. You're going to renounce your goddess. You can push me over the edge. Would that just completely end my father's line? Is that what will bring you peace? Here. One side already was ripped out. You want the other?
I'm considering it. God, I thought that the next time we saw you, it would be nice. I was actually looking forward to it, but you are still a little shit. You've never changed.
No, I've grown a lot more.
Hmm. Yeah, lots more stupider. You think the godless one is going to make you feel fulfilled? That's your plan? Your mother would be so proud.
If she knew the value and the work that we've done, the trade, the old oaths we've sworn, the Viking woman that raised me would be proud.
Yeah, no, that's not correct because I just saw her. And she's proud of us and not the godless one.
I'm sure.
So, guess what? Good job being a disappointment once again.
At least I don't live for the approval of others. Phineas, you're muted.
Okay, this is where I specifically want more insight into exactly what his motivations are.
All right, I need to make a saving throw.
So I'm gonna need a D15 Wisdom save. Oh, let's portent that. Hold on. Because something. Oh, yeah. I'll give him the 7. I'll give him the 7 to save. So unless he has a +8 wisdom modifier, which this guy doesn't strike me as a +8 wisdom modifier.
No, the 0 wisdom.
Now that's a diss.
That is a
That was rude, and I loved it.
ouch.
In his defense, even Hal doesn't have a +8 wisdom modifier for his save.
That's valid.
It's a 7.
There's
He's very
very
close.
few people who would.
Sorry, my screen just went really bonkers right now. Why? Why is this not doing the thing? Okay, let's hit reset and let that handle itself.
Hal's trying very hard to think of something wise that the monks would say to counter Jan, but nothing's coming to mind because he's just thinking about innocent slaughter.
Who is innocently slaughtered?
The monks.
Oh.
Whoever
A
was here.
lot of people.
Because Diana assured him that they went on raids, but like they weren't trying to kill people when they went on raids. He raided this place and just murdered everybody.
It's true.
So I'm guessing, did he kill Hal's brother? That's what Diana is guessing.
Oh, you think he went to the tomb?
I don't know. He said he killed someone who looked like you. That's the first thing that came into my / Diana's brain. I don't know the timeline.
That's what I thought too.
My guess was that there were people from the Sunlands here helping protect this tower.
Yeah, but none of them look like Hal.
Fair.
Yeah.
Not many people look like Hal.
Hal is half god.
I'm
Right.
with Diana on that one.
Phineas, what are you wishing to hear?
You're muted.
Gosh darn it. I want to hear more about what his specific motivations are for joining the Godless One's army. Is it just out of rage that his brother's dead? Is it trying to gain more control over something? That kind of thing.
All right. You see, I guess I'm going to give you kind of like what is pictured in his mind. Less words, less thoughts, more images that he thinks in images.
Okay.
He's one of those
One of those people.
one of those neurodivergent, neurospicy people. You see the moon but it's the new moon.
Okay.
This seems to be like his calling sign. This, or maybe it's calling to him. And within it, you see a figure, a woman. You can't place her face. You can't see anything but a silhouette, but you can tell that she is there, and it's almost as if she's reaching out, or the moon is reaching through her to him.
Okay. Do I recognize her? Do I recognize her as a deity or something? No, it's just someone. Okay. The new moon is interesting. I mean, that does put him in kind of direct contrast to Saluna, so that.
You mean investigation check or an arcana check?
Okay. I mean, both of those are going to be really good. Arcana, that's a +10. 28.
Wow.
Why?
Why not?
It is not the new moon.
Oh, okay.
It is a lightless moon.
A lightless moon, interesting.
It is
Which
the back
could-
side of the moon.
Oh, it's the dark side of the right. Yeah, that okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well that's something to chew on.
Is it the evil lady? It's the evil lady. I don't remember her name. My brain keeps saying Kiyoshi, and I know that's not correct.
You're at
That's the
90%
title.
there.
What?
It's her title.
The Kyoki is her title. Yep.
Oh, I know. I was like the Kiyoshi lady.
I'm proud of me for real.
That is kind of like the silhouette is based off of that too.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Look at that. He picked up what he was putting down.
Thank you, Avatar.
That's amazing.
So there are cells downstairs. You can stay the night.
How warm and inviting you are.
I do what I can.
Hey, Lizard. Is my brother just an idiot, or is he under a spell? Do you have something for them?
Oh, let's find out.
Yes, let's find out.
Yeah, I could work that out. Do I have to do detect magic as a ritual?
No, you can spend a spell slot.
You can just spend a spell slot. Cool. It's just as well as it doesn't have a cast button since it's a ritual. Okay. Yeah. I would assume that detect magic would give me insight into whether he's charmed or something.
Or just a moron.
All right. So mark your spell slot off. Your
Done.
brain does the thing where it explodes a little bit because you are within 30 feet of the spool of the Weave of Evocation. And you start looking around. Jan has evidence of forbidden magic on him, evidence of divination magic on him, but he doesn't seem to have any sort of enchantment magic, which is what you would assume would be a charm. You start realizing that the floor beneath you is the combination of forbidden magic, which builds all of these structures, and chaos magic, which is the weave that is opposite evocation.
Okay.
You look around at the statues and the plants. The plants are not living, but they definitely are more than what they seem. Many of these statues are missing something. They each have a little tinge of magic on them, some sort of remnant. One of them has divination magic on it and illusion. One of them has forbidden magic on it and illusion. Uh, One of them has necrotic magic and illusion. And the more, I mean, without you going any further, you're not going to see too many more statues, but there's a lot of magic here.
There's a lot of magic here. Which I guess isn't surprising for one of these towers. So, I guess maybe the more surprising thing is the variety of magic. Is maybe more surprising. No, he's not charmed.
Hmm.
This is your own
It
free
makes
will.
Diana's heart like sink a little bit because she was like holding on to hope that maybe it was the godless one who did a little thing, but no, he's just a moron.
Mm.
No, I choose to be here. I chose power. I chose wealth. I chose fame and notoriety. And I've hitched my horse to the one who will give it to me.
Do you think it's worth it?
So far, it has worked out very well for me. It's a lot better than a meandering life full of mucking stalls and growing corn and watching the people you love grow old.
That was a good life.
I hope you find it.
Oh, this has been very pleasant. Thank you so much for your hospitality.
Power and notoriety are not all that they seem to be. It is how you use it.
I use it for me.
Yes, you are a very selfish bastard.
Some things can't change.
Ada is going to look at Diana and she's trying to convey to ask about Valhadin.
This is a very hard sell. You want a persuasion check on that one?
Yeah, I mean, like,
You
They are
do have
twins.
it set up that Phineas can message you.
Oh yes.
You had a signal
Give
for
Phineas
that, right?
a big look.
oh, yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
give Phineas the look.
Just bark at Phineas.
Yeah, like snap my teeth in Phineas's direction and
Right. Been a little while.
Wizard, do your job.
wizard, do the thing.
Conference
Ask-
call.
Ask him about Valhadin. Ask him if he had anything to do with that.
And he just looks at Diana. Ask him about Valhadin.
Jan, in your adventuring and your pursuit of glory, did you happen to go to our home? Did you go to Valhalla?
Of course we did.
Of course you did. What did you personally do there? It was...
Oh, you know,
No, I don't. Tell me.
he stands up and he kind of climbs on the table so he can see over Ada and stare directly at you. In one hand, I took an axe, and in the other, I took a sword. And he reaches out to his left and right, and you see the statues that are equipped with weapons. The illusion breaks. The sun sword comes flying into his hand. The gaudy axe releases from the other. And he wipes his brow, and you realize he's wearing the helm of divination.
Ada's going to jump at him.
Yes.
But it is still Jan, correct?
It is absolutely still Jan.
Okay.
And that's where we're going to end it tonight. As he says, "And I cut your father to pieces like the butcher you are."
And Ada snarls and goes to butcher.
Good.
Jeez.
Hal's blood
Phineas
was
was
boiling.
about.
Diana was already like starting to prepare like magic. So like there's like ice and snow like already crackling at her fingertips.
Phineas was just about to like, okay, are we ready for this fight now, or are we getting the heck out? Because I don't know how big an army.
Oh,
got to
Ada's
deal
fighting
with.
now. The temper
They're
has.
getting the heck out. Yeah,
That's fine.
these twins have been activated.
My other potential option would have been to try and mind spike him and know his location for the next hour, and then combo that into clairvoyance to put a sensor where he is after that and figure out exactly what we're dealing with. I'm
I mean-
trying to do this wizard thing.
To be fair, you still can do all of that, just in case.
It's true.
It depends if we let him live the hour. It's really what it comes down to.
Yeah. So
Find out next time.
there's our big season 2 reveal.
Yay, our
Surprise!
brother is a shithead.
Wow.
Wait. Is the reveal that Jan is the godless one?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's the
100%
godless
he is.
one.
Just wanted to make sure that that's what we were saying here.
Yeah. Jan is and always has been the godless one.
So
yes.
he
Oh!
is the
Jan
one.
is holding your brother's sword
Yep.
because he killed
Yeah,
your
because
brother.
I was right. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
I
right.
mean, killed. He
It's
was
looking
kind of already
like he's got these
undead. But
pieces.
It's complicated.
I swore to kill him. Oh no.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
And Diana is like okay with this because he's being a fucker.
I'm not
I
okay
was
with
a
this.
little-
I always hoped that he would come around to seeing that it wasn't actually like my fault and that it wasn't actually your fault and oh
And darkness got her claws into him.
Yeah. Kiyoshi.
Well,
I
now
was trying to
I'm
figure
gonna
out
get
exactly
my
what the
claws.
beef was.
the beef was that Skull, my ex-mate who was very evil, had tried to get me to kill Diana so that I didn't have to, so that she wasn't my alpha anymore.
Well, for the people who don't know, it's like Diana and Ada are both wolves, basically, but Ada's a shapeshifter. Oh no, don't cry. It's okay.
And then Eric, Diana's boyfriend, who was we had been living with Eric and Jan's parent, Hannah and Life, and so Eric went to save Diana, and Skull killed him, and so Ada killed Skull about it, but then but Jan really was like, this is your fault. This never would have, like, my brother would still be alive if you girls had never come. Just basically went from being like Ada's friend to being to telling her that she was the reason that, like, that she was basically Eric's murderer. and then being like really bitchy and angry at Diana about it too. Like, and yeah, it was a hot mess. And then he went off to go adventuring, and we just never heard from him again. And we're kind of like sad and felt that, now great, now we've lost 2 brothers. Well, I was really excited that we found one.
See, but Diana had the final conversation with him, and he was a dick at that conversation. She just never told Ada that he was like a real douche canoe
Yeah.
and blamed Ada. And she was like, "Oh no, he left." And Diana's like, "Yeah, what a shame." Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
I don't think you had never told her, no. So I
No.
didn't I
So-
knew, I kind of had the feeling, and especially since he had told me off.
But
when-
yeah, Diana just let Ada live with her version of Jan in her head and was like, but knew he was actually a salty Pop-Tart.
salty Pop-Tart. That's horrible.
That's a horrible description.
Yeah,
You're
I think he
welcome.
deserves it.
Brain is coming up is being real creative
Yeah.
right
Sounds
now.
like something you find in the UK.
Oh my god. You absolute salty Pop-Tart.
You think it's gonna be sugar, but it's salt.
Oh.
A full
And
Nordic
so she's just
breakfast.
like, all right, see ya. Hope to see you never. But
Actually, if
Yeah,
it was a caramel inside,
sure,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah,
It's not. It's like one of those I don't know, whatever flavor we go really bad with salt.
sorry, I sure am hoping that we're going to find out what's inside Jan next week.
Yeah.
Blood that I'm about to spew everywhere. So
Yeah.
tune in
Alright.
next week to find out.
We will see you all on Monday, 8 p.m. when we fight the Godless One. Have a
Hopefully
great
with
night.
all of us.
See ya.
Bye, guys.